I'm Adam Bray, and I'm the author of Ultimate Star Wars, Star Wars Absolutely Everything You Need to Know. Or I should say I'm one of the co-authors. And I did write the Rebels Visual Guides, edition 1 and 2, and some young reader books for DK, as well as the new Lego Star Wars Chronicles of the Force.
What would you say is the most difficult thing about collecting all the information for the Ultimate Star Wars Guide?
I think a lot of it's the biggest hurdle is the time, meeting the schedule and the deadlines, because this type of publishing, it's very quick. You have to keep up with the developments that Lucasfilm has with the new Star Wars stories. So it's definitely meeting those deadlines. I think with absolutely everything you need to know. My co-authors and I saw it as a challenge, since we all felt like we knew Star Wars by heart, to use the opportunity to really find the really obscure, strange, weird information that most people don't know. So we were really, gold mining, and that kind of made it difficult for ourselves, I think. So it was one of the most difficult books I've ever worked on.
Yes. What sources do you go to find the strange information you're talking about?
Fortunately, knowing the material, I'll have I'll get an idea, and I'll know, roughly where it is in the films of the Clone Wars or Rebels, so I can pinpoint it. But there is a lot of going back to check the sources to make sure you get it just right, because I might remember a scene and but not remember who was actually standing there, who were the droids that were moving around in the background, or which aliens were visible during a particular scene. So yeah, there's little details, the dialogue, getting it just right, getting the quotes right, because often you can look at an online source and get quotes that way, but inevitably it's not quite transcribed completely accurately. So it's always best to go back to the original source material.
Have you ever accidentally made any mistakes when collating that information and that almost went to print?
Well, I probably have made a number of mistakes that way. Fortunately, all the books, when I send my manuscripts in, they'll get checked over by the editors at DK, and then it all goes to Lucasfilm. And generally, people from the story group will look over everything, and the editors in the Disney publishing at Lucasfilm may also check over it. So you got several stages of checks to make sure it's all right. Inevitably, no book is perfect, so there will always be typos or mistakes in every book. Not just Star Wars, it can be any subject. Those are unavoidable. The bigger the book is, the more likely there's mistakes in it. So you in the next printing, you may fix some things.
What are your projects for this foreseeable future?
Just last month, Lego Chronicles of the Force came out. It's kind of a trivia fact guide for the Star Wars universe from the Lego perspective. That came with an exclusive Lego figure from The Force Awakens. And then I have a Marvel book coming out next month, Marvel Absolutely Everything You Need to Know. I'm very excited about that. It's my first book for the Marvel franchise. And then I've got some stuff coming out in the fall and next year, but I'm not ready to disclose those yet.
Just on a side note, who's your favorite Marvel character?
My favorite Marvel, probably Spider-Man.
Okay.
I really love Spider-Man, and I think the new Tom Holland, I think he's a perfect choice. I'm really excited about that. And excited about the prospect that he's young enough that we see how popular he was in Civil War. So hopefully we're going to have him around for a lot of movies.
And what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, that's really hard. It's probably Return of the Jedi. but the Force Awakens is a pretty strong second.
Excellent. Cheers for that. Thank you for your time.